Rockin the Fields, to me, is a great thing that it's in our community. They're 100% a co-op. They support our service clubs more than 100%.
The town and local businesses aren't the only ones reaping the benefits of the festival. Local bands from Brandon and eastern Saskatchewan, who may not have had a chance to perform at the larger classic rock festivals of the past, are now getting the opportunity to play in the Minnedosa Valley.
Because, we haven't really broken into Manitoba much. So festivals like this, you're getting people that aren't normally going to come and see you at a bar. They hear the Shattered name, eventually it'll stick.
It's going to be huge with publicity, and I'm hoping that there's going to be lots of people out there to see what we're doing. There's lots of people from Ontario and Saskatchewan, even down into the States. Lots of Manitoban people as well. Hopefully it's going to get us some more gigs.
For me, I think just being able to play on the big stage, that's always been kind of you have I want to play in a bar, I want to play on a big stage, I want to play in a stadium, I want to play Wembley. This is kind of the next plateau for me anyway.
The main benefit is it's a really good time. We just love coming up here. We've met lots of great people over the last 3 or 4 years up here. It's always a good time to come back and see them again. The crowd, they may not be numbering in the thousands every year, but they are certainly one of the most appreciative crowds we ever play for.
Most importantly, Rockin the Fields is a concert put on by the fans, for the fans. It's a place where people meet new friends and catch up with old ones.
Oh, Marie, baby. I didn't make a sign because I can't write right now because my hands are like this. Hi, baby, I love you. And everybody wishes you were here, damn it. One more night in
Really good crowd. Yeah, no problem at all. Haven't had my cuffs out once.
So it's a much smaller group, but it's a group of very dedicated people who will come back rain or shine. We've joked that we'll come back even if there's no bands. We'll just come back and put our tent up in the field and have a blast.
Just too much fun here in Minnedosa, and you cannot beat partying here in the fields. And the view, like I say, is spectacular up here.
And there's 10 of us, and we grew up with each other, and this is the only time we see each other is this time of year. Once a year we all get together and have a great time, and all day. And the bands are just an added plus.
It's home. Our address is 362 10th Street, Minnedosa, Manitoba. Yeah. Once a year, that's our address.
We work out here, it's long hours, but you meet so many wonderful people, and the only time you ever see them is probably at this event. And they come up to you as if you're, long lost friends. So it's really kind of fun.
It's good for the town itself. Even if you don't do any more business or you do just a little bit of business, it's still something that Minnedosa should be proud of. I think to have something like that. It's not every small town that has something, a rock concert of their own.
It's just a constant show, pretty much. Yeah. There's people dressing up their camps and dressing up themselves, and it looks like everybody's having a really good party here. So.
And you know what else is good about being here? We get to get interviewed. Hey!
This is a beautiful facility for rock concerts. You couldn't ask for a better facility, and you come out here, you party your brains out. It's fucking awesome.
Rockin the Fields of Minnedosa has an incredibly dedicated fan base, with about 20% of patrons also co-op members and part owners of the festival. Many fans have been coming to the site since the days of Classic Rock Weekend and have countless memories of concerts at Lake Minnedosa.
And it was full moon, it was hot, we were down in the pit right in front of the big stage, and it was sweltering. The sweat was just rolling off of us, and us women were perspiring big time, but we had a blast. And then the rain come. They sang, "Who Has Seen the Rain?" And the rain just poured. and we were just soaked from head to toe, and what a blast. It didn't come at a better time, and it was full moon too.
Yeah, less falling down, not falling down the stairs.
Running down those bleachers when the main stage was...
Our first year here.
The Greg Kin band was playing.
Yes, Greg Kin was playing on the stage, and Les decided he needed a drink.
No, they used the facilities, and there was no one sitting on the bleachers, and we were up in the top corner, and I ran down on the angle,
diagonally,
and the gravity started taking over, and I had to keep my feet just moving, and I just hit the sand, 3 steps in the sand, and these people came walking by, and like deer in the headlights, and I avoided them. And I wiped out, and I was rolling, my hat and my glasses flew, and I grabbed him on a roll and
dust
got
all over the
and
place.
went and had a leak. Came out of the porta potty, and a bunch of the people in the beaches were giving me the old golf clap.
It seems to me some people wanted to rent you.
Yeah, they were going to
rent
me
you
out
for the weekend, but you didn't come with
bands aren't
insurance.
playing. Yeah, no insurance, so they passed it up.
I don't remember most of the nights, but the ones that I do, I like it. Oh, it's a good laugh when people fall off the deck.
We got up on stage and we're throwing t-shirts out, and I was handed the mic and just to hold, and I took it upon myself to thank the board members for putting on the festival again, and I asked her to marry me. So in front of hundreds of our closest friends. So.
Right on. And what was that like for you? Were you totally surprised?
I was totally surprised. I knew he was going to ask me, but I didn't know when. I didn't know it would be here, you know? And yeah, I was surprised, absolutely. And we set a date next day, and last year when we came, we were married.
Favorite memory? Alice Cooper actually was a good year. I really enjoyed Alice Cooper. He was right on.
Street Hard. They were cool. Plus, I ended up knowing the drummer, so it was good.
The Doobie Brothers were, for me, a highlight. They were stupid good. It was really a good show.
Sammy Hagar about 5 years ago. Absolutely awesome. It was great.
David Wilcox.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper kicked fucking ass. Billy Idol kicked ass.
Well, you know what? Steppenwolf was very, very, very good, and so was the Doobie Brothers.
Sammy Hagar was
Sammy
playing,
Hagar.
and he asked, can you turn that moon down, because it was a full moon
full
shining,
moon,
and he
and
says
it
it's pretty
was-
hard to compete against that big old moon hanging in the sky. It's just gorgeous.
In the past, my all-time favorite one was Joan Jett. I loved Joan Jett. She was awesome up here.
Probably Leonard Skinner. I've got a thing for Skinner.
Kim Mitchell.
5440.
Oh, I think Sammy Hagar had to have put me right in my place. Yeah, I really enjoyed Sammy Hagar. He had more hair than most women. Yes.
Def Leppard was probably the highlight, just in terms of the show itself.
Alice Cooper.
Alice Cooper?
That was a pretty win.
That would be a good one.
Excellent.
I actually quite enjoyed Pat Benatar. The year that she didn't get rained out, she put on a really, really good show.
I really enjoyed Chilliwack 2 years ago.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was really talented. For old fellas, they really give her.
Steppenwolf has always impressed me. The Doobie Brothers were phenomenal. There's just been so many. I mean, when you think back in the history of this place, the number of quality, big entertainers that have come through in a little place in the middle of the prairies, it's really, really been amazing.